How's that? Is that on? Well, that's annoying. Sorry. Okay. I was talking about how there won't be any spoilers in here, so don't you worry about that. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm back in horse form, and I was saying hello to everyone. Hello, Cookie, Star, and Cartoons. Sorry about that, but thank you so much, guys, for being here. Otherwise, yeah, you'll have to would have if you didn't guys tell me, I wouldn't actually know. Yeah. Thank you guys. As I think I've gone a little bit longer to that on some other streams, so that's really weird. I didn't notice that. I was checking everything else, but that. Okay, cool. Okay, test. All right, perfect. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't really say too much. But welcome, guys. Yeah, I just said hello to you guys, and I noticed that my keyboard buttons for left and right arms. This is left button and right button, so I guess it sort of makes sense that it's my left arm. Eh? Oh well. Can't really wave them. I forgot the keyboard short. I forgot to rig them. I forgot to rig the arms to actually be able to wave around. So this is the best I can do. But welcome, guys. Welcome. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Hello, Elijah of Nightmare Crystal. Hello. Thank you for joining. Guess what we're going to be working on today? Yeah. So let's see how far we get into here. I put part one in for a reason. I know that it's this is probably gonna take more than one stream, especially how this is going. That it's probably gonna take a while to figure this out. Welcome. Oh, wrong arm. Welcome. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, probably. Yeah, if you happen to know spoilers, I would doubt it, but let's try to keep those spoilers to a minimum, if possible. Like I don't know how not it'll be. Welcome, MLG. Uh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I was just explaining how that I misspoke at the beginning. That's like, well, they're like the first second I showed like the main screen here before I went to the start load up screen, and so I was like, oh no, you got spoilers from it, and then that led me into like, oh no, but there won't actually be spoilers for the movie because I don't know them. So, but yes, welcome. So we're gonna be working on trying to get a puppet base is probably what we're gonna be most focused on right now, rather than like I'm gonna make it sunny. This is gonna be a weird horse, and then maybe later on I'll be able to use that and then color it and then add the hair and do all the other extra accessories onto it. So at least for right now, I'm going to use her, Sunny, as a base to then create other characters and other ponies. Aren't even mares at this point. They're so weirdly tall. We're probably going to be talking about the art style a lot with this. So, oh well. I like it, just straight up. I do. I feel like it is a little bit uncanny with some of the facial stuff, but I think some of the more anatomy horse looks more horse-ish than Lord Faust's like more chibi to style than if anything of how like squishy and marshmallowy they are. These feel like they're just a horse with more anime-ish, big eyes and large mouth. They don't close their mouths. That is interesting. I'm sure that this is somehow this is a picture that I got off the MLP G5 wiki. See if I can share this. Whoop. Yeah, this is G5 MLP fandom, so I got all these off of here. So I don't think there's spoilers for anything in here either. But yeah, I got it off here. Oh yeah, so I copied this. That's what this up here is, so I can get the hex values in case I need them. Probably not today. Probably today is just gonna be sketching and try and get like a skeleton version of it. Trying to actually dissect it. I haven't really dissected them much to figure out like what really makes them, appealing and somewhat not, but it. So we'll work on it. So okay, let's see what we got to do. probably just hide some of these that I probably don't need, which will be the, don't need the hex code right now. And some of these might just be useful for later. Probably just draw it in this zone, so I have to move some of these off to this side here. See if I can like flip her. Beep. It's that easy, folks. Okay. Gotta flip your horse once in a while. Okay. And then, so this is Toon Boom Harmony as the program. And so I probably also want to just make this into a backdrop real quick and say ref reddish. Oh, that's cute. Okay. And then here's my drawing. So now I'll have another backdrop for the actual horse. Then I'm going to be drawing in here. Excuse me. Okay. So I got this. Just organize it just a bit. Horse goes in the box. Okay. And then probably just get some... should we try and find closer? What easier color? More orangey. There you go. Okay. So I got this as a base, so I can work with this. This is probably going to be huge of a box, so... Okay. Let's add a composite to work on that. Okay. And this will probably just be our skeleton or first, like, sketch. Just to get this going here. Okay. And then I'll have a new color just for fun so I can change it later and don't have to worry about that. Go there, go to first frame, and then now I can draw. Okay. Set up. So let's see. Let's make this as large as I can. Workspace area. Okay. Let me get my mic a little closer. Yeah, my mic was actually just like in the Streamlabs, the OBS just like turned off, or like it like disconnected of like what it actually was connected to. So yeah, it wasn't like it was muted or like I did anything. It just kind of like turned off. So yeah, see if I can like draw her here and try to get the right scale maybe, and then trying to figure out their habit going the wrong way is a little bit also not working for me. So I want to make like a basic base, generic like 3/4 pose, something like this, but then her face is just neutral everything is what I'm gonna try and go for. So let's see. I gotta have realistic human teeth. I mean, that's what G4 sort of did, at least with the G4 mouths. They were kind of like, yeah, but then sometimes you would see like some sort of a thing there, but they weren't like Sonic V1 version where they had individual teeth like that. Yeah. They were weird. Let's see here. Okay. So what's the proportions? Can I draw on top? Okay, cool. So this is a head. Might not know it, but this is a head. Okay. And so the secret to character design is that you can see how many tall the character is based on its head size. So we got 1, 2, that lines up with the body size there with the torso. And if we go one more down, see? It's like weirdly close to being 3 heads tall. Let's probably make these just a little bit taller. Kind of cheap. So there you go. So that's nicely proportioned. If you kind of look at it abstractly, that if you probably put the head a little bit probably where it would be, you probably put it up, then you can kind of make the point that they're like 3 heads tall. That's kind of what most of the graphic designers would say there. And that's pretty classic actually, to have them be roughly, they're like their same size of each equally proportioned is good. I feel like the leg is slightly taller though than the body. You can see that. So it is a little bit weird. Wonder if even if this is the same. Cap face. This is our anatomy learning session, so we're probably not going to get like anything fully complete, like not like a nice clean artwork, but yeah, even like looking at that, see how cool that is? That's just magic of that. Look at that. You can copy paste a bunch of the heads there. And so I can see that the body and the feet kind of match up to be 3 heads tall. Cool. Okay, so now we're learning there. We can figure out some proportions there. That's fun. Okay. Do you want to play with this one too? Let's do it. So if you get a head. Oh, I also was gonna say like that I wanted to do this just for the fact that last week we tried that gamepad. See, it works. We tried that gamepad switch controller trying to draw, attempting to draw off a game controller. And it almost worked, but I tried to do Sunny and I feel like I did so bad with it that I wanted to just do it again, you know, try to do it better. So yeah, I just want to do it better this time. So here we go. Okay, so that's our basic snowman. And so this will eventually become a horse. Just wait and see. Let's see. Average Force teeth realistic. They had teeth. Yeah, that's not very realistic. Sorry about that. Wait, there's an anatomy guide? Is it official? I don't think I've heard of that. Is there the one for that? Interesting. Yeah, send me like a screen cap or something of that. I don't know if it's PDF or book form, but that'd be nice. Yeah. Okay. So I can just try and get some. I got basically the same kind of ear. So I do just basic head proportions. Let's get this going. These little standard cross lines. I'm gonna be learning a lot today. These cross lines are like the curve around the head kind of form, so you can kind of like figure out like here's like the center, and then you can like build everything else around it, kind of a thing. So probably won't do that just yet. Probably just gonna figure out the general proportions. Is that probably just want to build out of it into it, like sculpting in a way. And at the end of it, I can like, because Toon Boom works by strokes in a sense that this is one complete stroke. If I had to do this in Flash, it would be a nightmare to like try and remove that. My first guide layers. So we'll just kind of go like this, and then we'll just try to figure out some sort of extra guide out here, some sort of butt circle, basically. That'll be our ref. Never know when you need a butt circle there, just to help you there. Okay, cool. Get some form lines going out there. Here's the center of that. Okay, cool. And then just kind of figure out like, probably want to have like the legs kind of come out from, it'd probably just be, at least just right now, maybe just come straight down like this, and they should be roughly the same length. That'd be good. And so we'll have them be about the same there. So it won't be like this pose is like a bit too extreme, you know? I would rather it be more kind of like just straight down like that. Because then it's like every time you use this puppet, it's gonna be a little bit more like, oh, I have to like put this back into like some other pose, and it's like I have to use this, and it's like, ugh. That's why a lot of people, that's why the T pose got popular, because it's like, oh, it's like a default pose that you can just use to kind of then kind of like mold it into your positions. It is a little bit awkward. I haven't really done much 3D with like those kind of puppets to like really know what that's kind of like. But I feel like that's probably useful to have that as a sense. At least you just have that as a general base to just work from, you know. And then look at the haunch. This feels a little thin. Let's see if I can stretch out some of these lines here. Yep. Probably a lot of this is just going to be figuring out general. Probably also a little bit longer. Let's try that. I feel like I'm foreshortening it a little bit too much. Foreshortening is when you're at an oblique angle and you shorten some of the perspective. Probably like hide it behind the outer leg. It's probably just gonna go like that. Okay. Another thing of these that I noticed is that they got the pony life. At least it started with pony life. That they got these more realistic horse things at the bottom here, whatever these are. Send me some stuff. Thank you. Let me check. Oh, I think I've seen these. Yeah, these are popular. Let me see if can I show these without showing anything else. Yep. Sorry for this, but sure I can a good reference. Okay. Yeah. These are very nice. Does this show like body proportions the way that I was showing it? That you can sorta. These are nice. I appreciate it. Thank you. Especially this. Especially, well, if we're gonna get to it, I don't know if we will, but we can make like a Toon Boom master controller that can like use these of all these different head rotations, and then have like sliders to go between all these different pictures, and then have Toon Boom magic to interpolate between them. So it's really cool. There you go. Welcome. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we're probably not going to get to that in a sense that, especially not today. We're not going to make any mass controllers today. That's going to be, that'll be down the road. But yeah, these pony life haunch hoof things are interesting. Trying to do it in 2D is also really hard. Well, they have them be more fluffy. Oh, they simulate to how these are fluffy. Okay, so we'll have to work on getting that to work. I mean, I knew that pony life was hard, trying to get that to even work with these weird things. Well, yeah, the pony life, if you care to remember, is that their legs were like this, but then they had a little cartoony bat. And it was like literally just a black line scribble to show like where this little detail is. I don't know what to call it. Well, I guess it's literally just a hoof, but then the rest of the hoof, I don't know horse anatomy enough to know that whatever this bit here. So this is what Pony Life does, and I guess G5 now has something like this, but then it has these little fluffy bips that if you try to do it with 2D, you have to get these little sheep fluffy bips. So it's more hairy. So with 2D, you probably want it to be somewhere in between. These are good. Yeah, if you look at this, that these kind of just go the same simple, kind of like whatever, scribbly lines like that. So when do we get there? Let's put that a little bit closer. And then we'll just kind of untaper it out. I don't know. Let's see. So we'd probably just get that and then just say, whoa, fluffy. Okay. So that's our general shape. Probably want to fix some of these lines back here. Haunch got a little bit weird. Okay. So next step we'll probably also figure out how some of these lines actually work. Oh well. And then tail. Here you go. How we doing? Let me see some stats. Okay, cool. Okay. So they got big eyes. So I don't know how big they are. Let me see. Probably just could draw it my own way first. Let's see. Probably just copy this. This is probably our best for right now. So I can just flip it. Whoa! There you go. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Probably need to make my head a little bit wider. Let's move some of this over. I feel like this angle is a bit off. Some of these details. Again, I probably won't make this exact right now, but at least just to get somewhat of a thing for you guys. So you kind of go like, hup, hup. Eyes are very detailed for what they are. You got these chunky eyebrows. That's another thing too, is that they have these really chunky eyebrows. Not used to that. And then something cute. Trying. Yeah, I probably won't be freehanding this. Probably have to try this a little bit more or better later. Okay, so the mouth is the big part to try and get that going. Hip. Hip. This is what's kind of defining the new version. So they got these much more. Probably just keep it like that, just to keep it simple. Probably want to make these actually go. That is the eyeball, I think. Let me just see. I want them to be somewhat more neutral. Something more like this. There you go. And then some more concertic. What is it? Circles inside of circles. Kind of feeling. There you go. Okay. Probably needs just a little bit more detail to go. Happy. Okay. How's that? That feels weirdly okay. Especially for a first sketch. Okay. So what I can do is with Toon Boom is that these are actually on layers. A little bit hard to see this. There you go. So I can select everything. Select all. And let's move it down to an underlay layer. And then let's go to the line art. So it still exists, it's just invisible because we're only looking at the line art. There's 4 layers of levels, it gets complicated. So anyway, I'm looking at through 4 sheets of paper, and so I'm going to look at the line art only. And so I'm going to get a new color. I could use those, but I feel like it's a little bit more fun to use something different. And what I can do is now that I'm working on the line art, it's okay that I draw on top. Gonna lower the opacity just a smidgen. Okay, so now I can kind of see like where the overlaps of the lines are as well, so that's nice. Okay, so I'm still working on the same element here with the same sketch, but now I can kind of like trace over some of this and try to see which these lines I really need. Probably also want to just go ahead and just say like some of these are definitely not needed, like the circles back here, and then just say some of these are using just to get started, so some of these are unneeded. And already, that's already cleaned it up actually a lot, so there you go. Take out some of these lines. Probably not that many. There you go. Probably not that one. Okay. So that's pretty good. Okay. Let's go back to the line art with the color. There it shows. Beep. Okay. Since we are final-ish line art, so just keep referencing what we got, and so you can see whether or not we're still on track with a more defined pen. Try to take it slightly more slow, but also still pretty feel pretty still loose, you know. Trying to define somebody who's very almost angular cheekbones that then just kind of go up a little bit taller, maybe. Let's see. There you go. Hello. You're welcome. Let's see. Okay. Probably make this a little bit wider. And then, let's see here. Fill this in. Hopefully this is at least marginally better than that Switch Pro Controller version. Let me know. Do they have eyelashes? Oh, they have eyelashes there. Okay. So I can do that. That feels weird. Right there. Let's see if I can fix this. I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay. Eyelashes there. Oh, okay. Interesting. What do we got? Yeah. Eyeball there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then eyelashes could probably just fall off the screen there. Yep. Okay. But they are more rounds. This feels a little bit better. There you go. And then fancy thing with Toon Boom is that you can do just straight lines like this. And then cut off the edges where they connect like that. Hup. 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 It's actually a little bit easier also than trying to go like heh. You can kind of go, whoa, a little bit more angle to your drawing there. Show what we got so far. Beep. So we got that. Okay. Definitely a first pass, so we're getting there. I'm not going to be using these exact drawings, but at least trying to use these drawings to get a little bit more familiar with this. Let's see where we're online. Oh, I just changed color. That's why it was weird. Okay, cool. Try to get something more. Probably a little bit more that way first, and then it can kind of go up, circle around. There you go. Okay, pump this down to be a little bit more lower. There you go. You can cut off the edges there. That's good. Let's see what it'll look like. Beep. Yeah, that's a horse shape. Okay, she's shaped like a horse. Okay. Probably want these to be a little bit wider, actually, or at least try to figure out. Oop, did it again. Oop. Try to figure out. I want it to still feel like it's rounded or bulging out. And then figure this out. And then curve around, maybe. Curve slightly. More like that. Like that. There you go. Cut some of this out. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing cut is the tool. So if I start maybe like here, probably add like a couple, and then get into there. Cut, cut. Oh, these didn't. They're barely not touching, so they're not overlapping. So I can't get it. There you go. Okay. That's nice. Maybe it should be a little bit lower. You kind of see like how this kind of goes whoopy woundy and then goes out. So maybe that's what I wanted to do with these. Is that these need to go whoopy woundy like that, and then just kind of let's see. Maybe just cut it, or let's erase it actually at this point, and then connect it a little closer. Something like that. Okay. Sure. Let's see, so maybe I can take some of this and just kind of squish it down just a smidge, man. Connect some of these, even though these really don't matter. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Okay. So I can do, yep, same thing with this. Feels too curved, so let's try to get it more straight up. Like that. Good. And then these create the edgings. So there you go. Okay. Spike legs are also kind of tricky. They're always tricky with horses. So let's see how they do it. They kind of hide the back. I want to see what this line is here. Cool. Okay, great. You got your bag in front of it. Well, she always has a bag in front of it. That's okay. Some weird this. There's also this weird pokey outy thing here. Whatever this is. I want to know what this part of the horse is, because like every time I'm animating it or like trying to draw it is always so hard. Okay. So this I can like kind of overstate it and say just kind of bulging out kind of thing, and it just kind of go back in and then back out, curve it, have this kind of connect, something like that, maybe a little bit more straight down, a little bit back out. That feels good. Okay. And then it's probably going to be fun to figure out like how wide these pieces should be. There you go. That feels pretty good. Okay. And then just copy it over the same sort of way back here. Okay. Cool. And then see how I kind of made that a little bit shorter tail. Okay. What I can also do is sort of like make the other ear. Maybe just to like show right about. What that can look like. In case there's maybe like a shot or something, or especially when trying to make a flip it. When making a rotatey version of it, that'll be useful to have the other ear, so I can see like, oh look, from this particular angle, that's not select. This is what it's gonna look like. So that's probably good. Yeah, I see it kind of go outward like that at certain different angles, so that's good. Maybe it should be a little bit lower. Oh, somehow I forgot. I'll connect it. Okay. So let's see what our before and then our after. Excuse me. Okay. Whoops, she's gone. She's back. Okay. There you go. And then what happened? Why can't I select it? Because I could just delete it from the atom level. Okay. Cool. That's a horse. Obviously it'll take a lot more doing and try to figure out like exactly how to get the face to sort of look. I mean, if it's it'll never like look correct is going to be the problem. Like I'm trying to transition like any 2D to 3D, so it's going to be a little bit weird. So you're just trying to really make sure that this is appealing. It's probably going to be the best bet that we can probably actually get. So, oh well, we'll probably have to do a lot more work with the face there. Welcome. Hi, Two-Tailed. Hello. I can't wave my arm, so this is the best I can do right now is pretend that I'm waving it. Welcome. Okay, so that was actually 40 minutes. Perfect. Okay. So what we can do next is try to figure out what should we do next. What do we think? Does this look okay? Maybe we can just kind of make it a little bit shorter. Or it feels like, yeah, because the line weight is different. That's also what's probably freaking me out, at least. That if we just kind of do something more like this, maybe. Beep, 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 beep. Does that make it better? No. Okay. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's back. Okay. At least I could do on maybe the extra layer to kind of show you what mouth. Okay. What the hair and everything can look like on top. Okay, so she's got a pretty basic, actually, pretty looking tail there. Let's make it purple to make it the same color. For right now, I'm probably just going to be focused on what I just drew. So I probably won't be focusing on Sunny specific or character specific stuff until I get this done and feel confident with this puppet. So yeah, it's probably going to take a while. Let's go to 2D to see what this is. Okay. I do like this little thing here. That's really cute. So let's see if we can get that going. Oh, my ear popped. That's fun. Still can't hear anything, but alright. Okay. Where does this go? Does this go here? Okay. See. Beep. Heap. 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 Make my scales a little bit different. So that's kind of messing me up. Just a bit there. Okay. And the old pony side hair. Iconic. Feels like old Gran right now. Probably all the connecty bips. It's freaking me out. I like to overdraw, where I'm like, I should start here and then kind of curve it around to stop. But I feel like I like to go, whoa, freak out. Altitude, no. I think my ears just were like, let's just stop working for like a second. How about that? That sounds fun. Yeah. Probably. I think it's probably also just talking for too long, which hasn't usually happened, you know, lately. Yep. So I don't know. Something happened there. I can't explain it. Little ponytail. She has like everything. Like 10 different hairstyles all at once. Whoop, whoop. Block it out and then cut it out. That's how it rolls. It's probably like sculpting. Just kind of like, this will look good. Also, I feel like it's a little bit easier to then sort of conceptualize the 3D-ness of it in a way. That's not select. Hup. It kind of goes there. Okay. Oh, we could just imagine that, you know, these are the same. Beep. Look, I did it. Perfect. It's 1-to-1. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some water and then figure out from here. Okay. Okay. Let's put it back. Okay. So feel like, what should we do? I feel like we should go back to here, maybe. I feel like I want to make I can go into this mode. This is editable. I feel like I want to make this neck a little bit thinner. I feel like that'll help it a little bit, maybe. Like, that's wrong with this. Yeah. Cut. Cut. Weird too. If I show everything, there you go. It should be showing the green one, but it's invisible with the 0% alpha. Alpha is visibility, so if I turn it down, you can't see it. Yeah, if I kind of like squint, let me see. If I kind of just, you know, squint real hard, sure. Alright. I don't know. What do we think? It definitely needs a couple more passes or something to figure this out. But I think the basic like horse shape is probably pretty decent. I've honestly, this is actually the best like back leg I've done in my career. It's just a weird sketch, but I feel like just got the perfect like shape to it. It's nice. I've worked with Midnight Mirror so much, and they have a somewhat similar style to this. That's like I've been animating the like walk cycles all week and all year and month and forever. That I finally figured out, just like kind of sit down and just draw it. Wow. Okay. You know, maybe that's actually what's missing is that the mouth does need to be like open, and then we need some sort of, it's almost like a Simpsons freaking Morty mouth. Okay. And then you need the bottom. And then you need a realistic tongue to be in there. And then you need a cheekbone. Two cheekbones maybe. There you go. And then we need them to look into your soul. There you go. Perfect. We're getting there. Okay. Hello Kitty, welcome. Oh, I like saying hello Kitty, welcome. Alrighty. Let's see. Is this good? Oop, got a dot. Oh, let's add it. There you go. Good. She screamed, for she has no idea what she is. Is she horse or cartoon horse? And she screamed that she does not know. I don't know the quote. Okay, let's go. Here's some of these. Okay, this is what we wanted. Are we good? Can we pack up? Are we good here? All right. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Okay. Kind of expected this to actually kind of take a little longer, so that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do now. Okay. Let's see, because I know that the next step is going to be like rigging and like actually figuring things out and actually starting to make things. That I know that that's going to take at least a stream, maybe two, to get that going. So this is like the easy part to like get this sketch and figure this out. So if we get this, then there's like our blueprint to figure this out. So that's what I mean. I was trying to figure this out. So let's get these eyes going. Oh, I could have been doing this the whole time. That might have been easier. So that I can kind of see both of these at the same time. Get these more rounded. Okay. They're gonna be like circles. I think I was doing more ellipses or something, so that wasn't quite working out. And then, let's see. Let's just Pac-Man it, or we cut it out like that. This we filled in? Yeah. She always have this star in her pupil. Let's just double check. I'm a little bit confused about that. No. Okay, so this is simple. Okay, so this is white, this is green, and then black, and then highlight thing. So this would be like invisible extra piece right there. For that. Okay. And then, that's weird that the eyebrows are a different color. Yeah, so okay, so it's, yeah. So it just needs to be a little bit thicker down here. That helped. I think that helped. And then this can kind of go up maybe a little bit. Something more like that, maybe? Let's see where these lines kind of go there. There you go. Is that skin there? Get rid of that, maybe. Okay, so these should be probably more. So, what are these? Let's kind of go like that. That's more nosy. That's more typical horse I'm used to. I'll do with this. That's gooder. Okay, so we'll just add these in. Let's see. So this goes there. Yeah, it's actually one of my friends Discorded me about that. Sorry I didn't reply to that. Yeah, I skimmed through the trailer and just had a whoosh, and then like I stopped at last 10 seconds, and then it's like, oh look, it's a Smash game for some reason. Like we needed that. I'm not sure. I remember all the Nick games from like a kid. I remember playing a bunch of those. Like there was a Nicktoons Movie Maker one. I really liked that. That was really fun. You get to make your own Nicktoons. Get all those little voice clips and 3D models and arrange them and make movies. Those were really fun. There was like a basketball Nicktoons, and we were playing that one. I think there might have been a kart racer. Yeah, kart racer 1. So yeah, don't think they've done. Oh, and the Nicktoons Unite. Those are really fun. Let's see. Oh, thank you, man. I was like, I almost got like a little heart attack from like freaking out. Like, something wrong with? No, I'm trying so hard with this one, except for the mouth. But you know what I mean. I made that one for fun. Okay, thank you, Ben. Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, I realistically, yeah, I wanted to make this a little bit better than that one. Wanted to make it up for you to make it make an actual decently done one, because I feel like I just did it as a meme just to do that real quick and say like, haha, that's the best I can do with this. I never actually done a Sunny, so whoops, that's as best I can do. It's the best one I've done ever. So yeah, I just wanted to actually put more time into it. So we're getting there. I want to close her mouth. I don't want to see her mouth again. Okay, just kind of just go back and just oh god, it's getting worse. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's got a little cheek beard. There you go. Beep. Okay. I think it's just probably also some of this that's a little bit weird. So let's see if we can maybe cut some of these, or is that possible? Okay. Yeah, but the next one is those are fun. I don't think I'm probably not gonna get it. The Smash one. I haven't even gotten any of the DLC for any of the Smash characters, like, at all. I never bought any Smash Bros. DLC, so, not even for 4. So, I'm glad I didn't get 4 DLC, because, they included all the characters from 4 into Ultimate, so I was like, okay. Good, I had to, like, buy something that would have been technically free for the next game, so that's good. Whether or not that's going to be a pattern per se that, for Smash 6, which probably isn't going to happen, but maybe. That, yeah, I'm good. I don't play it enough or, like, competitively enough, or have, my parents are, like, probably not, you know, they're good, but probably not the best at, like, playing it. That's kind of like, okay, yeah, I can kind of beat them every game. So it's kind of like, okay, I've run my fun out of it. You know, that's like, if having, you know, 20 more characters is gonna make it better for me, it's not. So, I'm good. There you go. That's cute. She's cute. Okay. Let's see. I think some of these lines probably got. Yeah, I'm probably just got to go through every single line here. When I make the final version, or at least a more cleaned up version of this, I'll be able to, like, select it more easily and angle it and not destroy pieces like that. So, oh well. I think that's pretty good. Say so myself. Does that look like horse? She pretty horse. She look like horse. It's getting there. I think, yeah, I didn't work too hard with this hair, so that'll be another part too to probably work on that. Try to figure this out. Some of these bips here. Also goes behind her hair, or at least her neck. So I can probably just go like this and say, whoops, it's behind her hair now, and then kind of peeps up. Something like that. Let's see, for like the master controllers and all those kind of extra things, those will have to be coming later, so I'm probably not going to worry about that, like, at all. Really, realistically, probably until a lot later. To explain that real quickly is that, again, like with that, Cookie showed that picture where it had all the different head angles. So yeah, you can make all these different other, like, frames of it being, you pretty much have to, like, use the same assets is what Toon Boom would like. Is that and to mimic like a 3/4 to a weirder view, you would have to use deformers and curve. It gets really complicated. But basically, you're able to make interpolated head movements by using all 2D pictures, but then it's just taking the coordinates from, like, this circle here and then transposing it onto what's the next picture. It might be this one, so it takes this object and then tweens it into this position. And so if you do that for all of them and then use correct perspective, then it can look like the head is rotating, but it's really just moving all different pieces around and shaping and reforming and scaling them in different, all of them at the same time. So it kind of tricks you into thinking that it's a 3D object, even when you're literally just moving the different pieces around relative to each other. So that's kind of what the basics of it, but yeah, it gets really complicated. So, excuse me. Okay. So to do something like that, I would need to have all those different head positions and make all those ones. So for right now, it's kind of, I'm still trying to draw like the first pose here. So that's kind of what I'm saying. I need to get at least one pose, which is like this one, like this whole pose, and then probably like I'll have to like split it up between the head and the body can be their own master controller. Basically for like when animating, it'll be easier to then have like a head turn. So with frame by frame, you would have to have like 3/4, yeah, and then front view. Yeah, why is it so hard? And then 3/4 the other way. So to get from this view to this view to then this view, you would need to frame by frame draw it out and say 1, 2, 3. But what if you already made 1, 2, 3, and then you want to just use this and then say, I want to move all these pieces around with a master controller, and then have this like little slider. That's what it does. So it has a little slider, so you can move it from 1 to 100 or something, or 1 to 3. Is that 1, 2? Wow, 1, 2, 3 are like on different pieces of the slider. And so you're able to make this, which is easy to just put that in there. And so as you move this little button, as it goes across, it'll go into frame 2, which is set up to be this 2. So the Toon Boom will automatically transpose and move all those features into the right position from like here to here. Might swap a drawing here or there, and then it goes to 3 with your little button here. Oops. So your little button now is over here, which is now this one, so it's able to interpolate between 2 and 3 now, and then just delete the nose there, and then it goes over to there, or like this. But it's taking like every single asset that you might split up, so it's like 4 different pieces in this case, and if you put it back to 1 or 2, then it'll go back into using each piece independently to then say what it should look like. So you can use that once this is all set up to then animate real quick. So when you need something like this and use this over and over and over, you don't want to make this every single time, or like it was a weird position, like one of those ones that you saw on the picture that's like this weird like half 3/4 angle looking up. You know, you don't want to make this every time. So instead you make this once, put it on one of the parts of the slider, and then it can interpolate between that, or just use it as a reference basically as well. So you can use this for part of the slider, and then say, hey, go to this frame, you know, at this specific frame, and then maybe use it as reference and stuff. So makes that really, really easy to do cutout and puppet animation, because then you can use these literally the same parts and assets that you were working and animating with, and instead just use them to get these quick poses back when you need them. So you can probably use these for a whole bunch of other examples, like even like a hand, like a human hand. You can have a different hand pose between this and like a thumbs up, and then you can use a slider to go from there to there. So whenever you need the different picture that's like really, really complicated or something, you can like just go to there. So something to think about with that, but starting just simple with this is probably what we're going to be working on the most. Just try and get this one pose and then say good enough, and then work on that crazy stuff. So okay, cool. Welp, we got this. I'm pretty happy with this. How about you guys? It's getting there. I feel like it's definitely my version of it, so that's something. Okay, probably need to work on trying to make this more spongy or more something. I feel like cheekbones are always really hard for me. It's really weird. All these weird things. Like this kind of like weird line there. It's weirdly curvy but angular. Kind of made it more circular. So I want to like add something to it to, you know, make some sort of note for myself just to bring it out a little bit. There. Like even like something like that can just radically change the whole face there. Now she's kind of like looking a little bit more away from you. So that's kind of the thing that a master controller will be able to do as well. We'll be able to go between those pictures. Okay. I'm trying to wrap up real quickly. So here we go. Okay. Let's go to whoop, blah, 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 up, Okay, right about that. Let's fix some of this. Where am I? Where is horse? Where is horse? Where's horse? There I am. Oh well. Let's see. I haven't tried it with Derpy yet. Let's see if I can like kind of put her. Maybe I can jump over here, maybe, and try to put you there. I just have to get rid of this. Is that okay? This probably won't fit. Okay. And then I'll just be a little bit bigger. Okay. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Toast of Time. We're keep talking about stuff. All right. Let me get some water first. Water does its skull good. Okay. Is my mic okay? Let's see. Am I loud enough? Okay. Oh, I meant to... Yeah, I got so busy today. I meant to add more fan art into this folder. I wonder if I could do that very quick right now. What if I'll add it into while I'm working on it? Or while it's showing here. Because I wanted to add that extra pic. Let's see. Because there was that Diamond Tiara one I wanted to add. And then get to it. Let's see if I could just open original. Good. Okay. And then I want to save this into this folder. And then we'll see within like a minute or more if it works. I forgot what folder I put it in now. Uh-oh. Live trying to figure out where I put it. Okay. Fan art. Put it in there. B7. Okay. Save. Beep. Okay, so now it's in the folder. Might have to refresh the folder, but we'll see. Okay. So eventually, maybe, but probably maybe not. It'll be in there. Oh well. Was there anything else I wanted to add? Let's see. Oh, there's this Rumble from Derpy Hooves. Let's see if I can add that in. Added that to there. Same folder. Okay. We'll see if this works. I don't know. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Yeah, the main thing I wanted to just do this was to make it better than that that game one. I know that some people might like it. It might like the game one better because it's a little bit more funny to how it should be. Oh well. Oh, here's another Derpy Hooves of Scootaloo. Let's add that. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm going through the Discord. Link in the description for the fan art that people have submitted, and they're very graciously well done. They're so good. Let's see. Ooh, another Diamond Tiara. Okay, perfect. Let's save that. Didn't tile any of your things. I'm good. I misspelled it. That's okay. No one's gonna see the file name for that. Hopefully. I think we're good. Okay, so we'll see if any of those show up. Unless I have to like refresh it or something, which will be fun too. Okay. How we doing? Let's see. Let's get rid of that. I set it up to be, the slideshow is like, let's see, actually. It takes 17,000 milliseconds to change. I'm going to change it to be 500. There it is. Okay. The Scootaloo one showed. There, okay, they are showing. Perfect. Yeah, that one is. Yay. Okay. Let's change it back to... Let's change it to 10 seconds per change. Okay, perfect. And then refresh it. Thank you, Streamlabs. Okay, perfect. That's done. How we doing? Yeah, I wanted to like add this and like I was thinking like if I get a good Toon Boom puppet, then I'll be able to use that for maybe short animations, or we can do like stream animations using it. I'm probably not going to use it for my channel stuff or my regular channel stuff. So this will be like a little like exclusive stream project kind of a thing to get this G5 horse going. And I'm honestly just way better at 2D. That's like, let's just do that. I did try to make a 3D horse a couple weeks ago, and it turned out okay. I wasn't able to finish the basic geometry of it, but yeah, just trying to figure out like just even how to get like the legs and stuff to like actually work. I was doing it probably like the most unorthodox way, even after watching like 20 hours of tutorials, you know, relative to like getting 3D modeling and stuff, and trying to get that going. It's just like it's still really hard. Yeah, so I was like making I guess I'm still used to like how 2D works, is that, well, I need like, you know, a circle head, so let me just add in a circle, a sphere into 3D, and then try to put a bunch of other shapes like how I did today, where I had a bunch of different circles for the body, and just kind of two spheres for the torso, and then tried my best to kind of meld them together and try to, like, you know, with this semi high poly, you know, mesh, and try to just delete some faces and then try to join them, and then realize that some of them become triangles and some are quads, and it's like these shapes are not really molding together, and it's like, okay. And then like adding the front legs, making those out of like cubes, and trying to shape those as a separate object to the torso, and then try to like connect it to the sphere again. And the sphere must have had probably like the wrong amount of polygons, or just wasn't at the right perfect precision to like make that work. So I don't know how to really do that. So that's why we're doing 2D here, so I can be more confident and feel like, okay, cool. It's like an illustration, but it's able to do stuff. With 3D modeling is, I guess, we like really good, you know, good topology to really do things well. Or like when you start rigging it, it's like adding bones and structure to it. You start to like deform it, and it's just like, the way that mine would be is that it would have like so many creases and n-gons and just like completely wrong ways. It would just be a blob of mesh. Oh yeah, the other part was that the back legs, I did them separately from the torso too, as like actually literally a separate object that then I didn't join together to be one mesh, but then try to do the same thing of like trying to delete faces from the back of the torso, and then trying to mesh it up with the legs, and then trying to get them to be roughly the joined way, and just but then I also made like the haunch like outy bit what the dye would be on a human. Try to like, I made that for the leg, but then the sphere would basically be that shape, so it had like two of them. So but then at that point it's like, okay, I'm done. I didn't connect them well, and just didn't connect it. So as a first try, it's just like, okay, this is just an experiment. I was just trying to get this going. So trying to figure it out, and just like it failed. So yeah, that's why we're doing 2D. For this, yeah. I would need to like do 10 more experiments and trying to figure out what's the best way to model it for horse to figure it out. But yeah, as it stands like right now, it's like, yeah, this isn't it's gonna end up the same way, you know, I know it, so it's not gonna work out. So yeah. Okay. How are you guys doing? Anything else in the world? Well, we got that card game, or the Smash games. Yeah. Anything else, or we want to talk about that more? Let's see. Just want to excuse to get some more water. Oh, I thought something else if this nothing else shows up for me, guys. Ugh. Oh, I just stretched. Okay. Oh, I forgot the cutie mark. I'll get that. Oh, it's good. Oh, no, we're making them base, so it doesn't matter. Perfect. Okay. You're good. Perfect. Right. I'm working on my website. I think I've alluded to it a couple weeks ago or a month ago or something. Making good progress on it, actually. That, I feel like it's coming along. I feel like it's not like professional or like really nicely well laid out. Even to my graphic design standards, it's like yeah, again, it's like the technology leap of like I don't know how to actually do this with HTML and CSS stuff. That's like I want some padding, and I guess that's what it is. And then it's like, well, is that a div class or like do I add it into the CSS? Do I have to like make a div property for it? And it's just like I don't know. So my dad is able to help me with that a lot, and we worked on it a little bit today. And I feel actually pretty confident that I think I can probably take it out of beta and put it into probably just publish it. Publish the website. My new version. Okay. Bye, Elijah. Thank you for coming. Yay. Thank you. Let's see. And my website's it's got basically everything. For the preliminary stuff I wanted to add. It has all the pages and enough content to make it seem interesting enough that you can probably browse it for probably longer than 2 minutes. I made a website like years ago, I said, in like college, learning HTML and CSS and probably like 2 days of JavaScript. So I don't know much about JavaScript, but I don't think that's important to it making a website. So that's okay. That's good. Yeah, so I feel like I probably asked my dad to figure out how to publish the website, and then probably just get it up, and so I can. It's a more of a portfolio website, more for like business to, or like for have like a client to like look at and then see, what are you good at, or what what's the basic interview questions that they would be looking for. So that's what it is. It's just to like showcase the basics of what I can do, sort of stuff. So I just thought of it right now that I could have a really fun one, like a fun kids pics or something, like a music park. Why am I thinking of that style of website to make it more fun? But I think this one is a career building portfolio website. So yeah, so it's got all the videos and teamworks and individual stuff and stuff that I've done over the years, and just showcasing all my let me see, cool, the good best work I've got. Good stuff that I got. And I have a frequently asked questions page and a contact page. So that's actually basically it. It was just mostly just trying to figure out how to just add in all the information and images and videos and try to get that to at least look nice, So yeah, made one of Wix exactly. I think I've probably done the big two ones. I've probably done Wix and whatever the other one is, WordPress. I've probably done a WordPress and a Wix. Two completely different websites that look completely different too. But yeah, this one's gonna be like the portfolio showcase one of what I can do. Hello, welcome. Wix is probably, it's good. I'm not sure if it's probably the most professional looking one, or at least you get all the template stuff, which is probably actually better in a way to like start one or make one good. But my dad's such a programmer. That's his job for the video game company is to be our backend and sometimes program stuff, do mailing stuff. I think, I don't know. I watch him every day, but I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, yeah. So he's good at that. So it's like he's able to help me with that. So yeah, I feel pretty confident that I could probably just release it. Probably maybe tonight. We'll see. See how tricky that is. I don't know how tricky it is. So we'll see about that. And then I'll probably do periodic updates maybe. But yeah, I keep thinking of new features as I work on it. So at least for right now, it's basically just it's a good enough standalone. Keep leaning over. Standalone website that it probably has all the important stuff, I think, to show a client. Is that what it'd be? Exactly. Yeah. I think just pure HTML. It's just it's more daunting, but at least you get more options rather than just using the templates. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Wix, you only get like, the jazz and like the rock and roll and the yoga themes, and you're just supposed to make yours somehow work with that. So yeah, it's okay. Oh, hey, thank you, Star. Thank you for coming. Oh, that's my big hug hand. Whoop, oh no. Oh. Bye. Sorry, whatever that was. I had 5 arms there. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Oh, jeez. I met the wreck. Okay. I feel like my eyes also freaking out. I'll probably just fall apart at the seams here. So it's my virtual therapy people is also freaking out. That's how I feel inside. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I think everyone's starting to leave. Or it's actually more people coming in. So I don't know at this point. My eye is actually hurting. It's like my skull around my eye is skull eyeball. Okay. Yeah, it's probably also leave so I can get that website up and then see how that works, and then if that takes in a couple hours or whatever, I don't know, then we can work to have that time to work on it. So, okay, thank you guys. I'll quit this a little bit earlier than usual, but I hope to see you next time on. I can't. It's over there. I can't move my arm. It's over there for the timings and stuff. Whoops. Let me just move this up a little bit. Sorry about that. I wasn't looking at it. It was overlapping the thanks for watching. There we go. Oh, probably because I added a different picture and probably broke it. Okay. It's probably changed the scale a bit. Okay. So I'll work on that and then work on the website and then try to get some dinner and rest maybe. That'd be pretty cool too. And then we'll be good. Until there's others will probably work on the final vector work of the puppet that we worked on today, and then see how complicated that is and try and get one view. But once we get one view, then it's a little simpler to just reuse those pieces and then just change the drawings that would change in perspective and then work from there. So, okay, we'll continue on that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll probably not hug you. Okay, I'll just do this lunch. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Okay, see ya. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, guys. Okay, take care. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.